Running with scissors is either brilliant or irresponsible. I think it's absolutely, wildly both. This memoir still shocks 20 years after publication, and here is exactly why. What happens in this memoir? This story feels like a carnival ride into chaos. Augusten Burroughs recounts his bizarre adolescence with startling calm. He lives with a psychiatrist whose home breaks every rule imaginable. Shag carpeting hangs from ceilings, and patients wander like unsupervised pets. School quickly loses relevance, replaced by electroshock therapy and dog food dinners. Augustin romanticizes soap commercials while plotting fame as a shampoo pitchman. The plot moves through vignettes, each stranger than the previous. You meet his unmedicated mother, poetry spouting and knife wielding. You suffer awkward bathroom confessions with a psychotic pedophile. Through everything, the narrator maintains deadpan disbelief and unexpected tenderness. That tonal mix keeps pages turning despite the grotesque spectacle. The memoir ends without neat closure, mirroring adolescence itself. Side characters appear suddenly, often leaving before you learn their surnames. That instability echoes the author's fractured sense of identity. He wants rescue, yet he also enjoys the lawless playground. The tension fuels every crowded, cigarette-stained scene. Writing, style, and voice. This book crackles with gallows humor and startling lyricism. Burroughs writes like someone daring you to blink first. Sentences stay lean, yet images bloom with surreal color. He pairs bodily horror with commercial jingles, creating whiplash contrast. Dialogue feels overheard, not manufactured. Each chapter stands alone like a short film. That structure benefits viewers who prefer episodic pacing. However, repetition sometimes dulls narrative urgency. Burroughs compensates by raising stakes through emotional confession. He admits complicity, refusing the easy victim label. This honesty deepens empathy and prevents voyeurism. Still, the voice can overwhelm sensitive readers with relentless shock. Read 2 chapters, and you smell stale coffee and wet shag rugs. That sensory impact lingers long after closing the cover. Few memoirs achieve such vivid, uncomfortable immersion. Some lines feel rehearsed, yet they still pulse with genuine vulnerability. You sense a performer who simultaneously craves applause and confession. Burroughs also experiments with time, letting memories collapse into frantic present tense. The approach mirrors trauma, which often refuses chronological order. He sprinkles wistful similes that flash hope before darkness returns. Example: describing dust illuminated like Broadway footlights. Moments like that prove he cherishes beauty despite surrounding wreckage. Themes: behind the freak show. Beneath the spectacle, the memoir asks urgent questions about family and autonomy. Central is the idea that love without boundaries can harm more than neglect. The Finch household offers unlimited freedom, but no safety net. Augustine's mother also explores mental illness and artistic obsession. Her instability forces him to parent himself far too early. Religion surfaces when a neighbor claims prophetic visions of Jesus in her toast. Burroughs uses such absurdity to critique blind faith and authority. Sexual consent forms another disturbing thread. Augustine's relationship with older Neil illustrates grooming disguised as romance. Burroughs refuses sensationalism, instead highlighting power imbalance and confused longing. Identity construction shadows every chapter. He tests gender, sexuality, and career fantasies against a backdrop of neglect. Readers may see parallels with contemporary conversations on chosen families. Yet the book resists offering tidy lessons or moral verdicts. Complexity remains the point. Burroughs forces us to ask when resilience becomes self-harm. He survives, But at what psychic cost? That question lingers after the laughter subsides. The book invites readers to hold multiple truths at once. That cognitive dissonance becomes a mirror for modern cultural debates. Who should read it? This book is not for the faint-hearted, yet it rewards open minds. If you enjoy memoirs that balance horror with humor, grab a copy. Fans of David Sedaris or Mary Carr will recognize the confessional bravado. Writers studying voice can mine every page for fearless specificity. However, survivors of abuse should proceed cautiously. Graphic scenes may trigger painful flashbacks. Teen readers might relate to the rebellion but miss underlying critique. Educators could pair the memoir with discussions on consent, ethics, and mental health. Book clubs will debate whether humor excuses exploitation. Some members will laugh uncontrollably, others may quit halfway. That polarity makes meetings unforgettable and insightful. Audiobook fans get extra texture from Burroughs' dry narration. His cadence underscores absurd moments without overplaying them. Ultimately, read this memoir if you crave raw, unsettling authenticity. Skip it if you need clear heroes and villains. Burroughs refuses that comfort, preferring moral murk. The memoir also suits academic courses on queer literature and narrative ethics. Its outrageous scenes open doors to productive analysis on truth in nonfiction. I assign it when teaching how humor can survive trauma without erasing pain. Check the full article in the description for more context and recommended reads.